that we survive, our bodies dying, that, there was no question from that point on that, we survive death. And it was a pretty cool gift. And yeah, so obviously I liked Samari, and they were some pretty special stuff. And when you hear some of the tapes, when you hear some of the CDs, and you hear Samari, sometimes it helps if you remind yourself that, Samari's not just kind of, a lot of the times Samari would, come through and just kind of sing a song to the room, and that was it. But very often it was Samari would come through and they would focus on different people in the room, and the voice would change and the tone and the vibe, and it was very, very, very personalized. And you really, if you were listening and you had a little knack for it, it was like, you really felt like you were given a very special gift. Actually, I'm feeling brave and not shy right now, so I'm going to do this. Besides Tuesday nights, Jane and Rob had a thing on Friday nights where they would have just close friends over and basically sit around and drink. And I finally, after however many years of going, doing the Elmira 500, I just was just kind of like, I just can't do this anymore. This is killing me, And again, I'm a puppy. I'm, 26 years old or something, at 25, and I'm like, oh, this is too hard on me, But I moved up, and 2 months later, she canceled classes, or 3 months later, something like that. No, but I moved there before I knew she was moving. I don't think I would have moved up there, because it wouldn't have...
They paid cash on the house.
Yeah. But at any rate, so I'm there one Friday night, and we're getting drunk. And normally Friday nights they hardly, Seth would hardly even be mentioned, or class. It was your typical neighborhood gossip stuff, and just friends hanging out. And I was going through something was going on in my life that was kind of difficult. And Jane said, I'm going to give you a song. And I was like, what the hell is that, And she said, whenever you're really like in a jam, like a psychic jam, or any kind of, when you're in trouble, do this. It's my song, so I don't know if it's going to do anything for anybody else. But again, there's this person who's this wide, right? This tiny little woman, and this voice comes out, and she looks at me and she goes, Luea! Luea! Ma! And I'm like, okay. All right. And, I'm looking around the rest of the room, and everybody's kind of like, oh yeah, well, that's what happens on Fridays, and not very often, but it did. And actually, that song has helped me out in a number of occasions.